to the channel. My name is Tan if you're new. In today's video, we have this unit sent over from Luvme Hair. She is a 13x4 water wave unit being offered in 16 inches all the way down to 30 inches, and I received the 26 inch. This is what she's looking like in her dry stage, and of course I'm gonna go in and wet her up some so you can see her in her wet stage as well, and then again in her dry stage and possibly fluffed up a bit. I feel like it's been a minute since I received a full-on 13x4 with the lace still attached from Luvme Hair. Now I could be wrong, but I truly feel like it's been a minute. But anywho, this is what the hairline on this unit is looking like straight out of the box. As you can see, she has been slightly pre-plucked, and I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but I can tell just based off of the lace on this unit that the knots on this unit also have been pre-bleached. I feel like I just said also a lot. Just looking at the hairline and the knots and whatnot on this unit, I can already tell that I'm gonna have to put in a little bit of work to get her where I want her to be. So if you are someone who's looking for a super beginner friendly wig, this one might not be the unit for you. The cap construction for this unit comes with 3 combs in total, 1 in the back, 2 in the front with 1 on each side. And then instead of the traditional adjustable strap in the back, it instead has a drawstring, which is my favorite personally. And then it also does come with a little security band on the side. Now I may or may not use this, I don't know. I'm probably not, but we'll see. Again, this is a full-on 13x4, so therefore you are gonna get 13 inches going across the front of the unit and then 4 inches going straight back for that parting space. Just by simply raking my fingers through this hair, I am noticing that I am getting a little bit of shedding. I've gotten about that much thus far. I don't know if you can really see it, but yeah. I can also tell that I'm gonna have to go in and possibly trim up these ends a bit just because they look really frizzy, not just from me running my fingers through the hair, but I noticed that as soon as I pulled it out of the packaging as well. But yeah, I feel like once I trim them up, I'll probably be able to get a better defined curl like I'm getting at the top. But of course, we'll see about that in just a second.
Oh, what's up? Every good girl needs a little love. Every black boy needs a little love. If you put it down, I'ma pick it up. Can't you see it's just me and you? Panoramic view, that's my point of view, babe. All about me, that's the energy. That's that living pepper thing, I'm a 10-piece, baby. Backbone fully in a bando. He gon' make it flip, do it with no handles. Never switching sides, only switching angles. Ooh, we go crazy like Rambo. What it is, oh, what's up? Every good girl needs a little love. Every rock boy needs a little love. If you put it down, I'ma pick it up. What it is, oh, what's up? Every good girl needs a little love. Every rock boy needs a little love. If you put it down, I'ma pick it up. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up. In the truck, got it tucked.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this unit from Luvme Hair. If you're new here, I typically like to give my pros and cons during this section of the video, and I typically like to start with my cons first. That way we can end like on a positive note towards the end. So with that being said, my first con for this unit, as you guys saw earlier, she is shedding just a tad bit. Now for me personally, I don't care. Why? Because our natural hair sheds, and on top of that, curly units for me personally tend to shed more often than what straighter units shed, so therefore I'm typically going to expect it almost. Now again, when I first pulled this unit out of the box, as you guys saw when I raked my fingers through the unit, I had a couple of strands come out, and then whenever I went through and added water and mousse to the hair, not mousse, I used a lot of body foaming lotion, yeah, and conditioner as well, then I had a little bit more shedding as well. My next con for this unit is, unfortunately, she is not big head friendly, but what I will say is there are ways to work around it. Now if you watch this video from beginning to end, especially the install portion of the unit, or the video, then you would have seen that I did go ahead and cut up into the lace to make the unit fit my head. I went into the sides of the unit to cut up into it. That way I could break the lace away from the actual cap of the unit so it could go around my ear comfortably. And I feel like that worked out in my favor quite a bit. Now, I will say that whenever I take this unit off, I'll probably have to go in and like maybe sew up to wherever I cut the unit. That way I can make sure the lace doesn't like rip up anymore. Otherwise, you know, that could go south really quickly. Well, not really quickly, because I feel like it wouldn't rip instantly, but y'all know what I mean. Just to like put a little stitch there to kind of like secure it in place so it doesn't rip up anymore. Okay, so sorry if the angle changed. My SD card ran out of memory and I had to delete some stuff to, you know, well, free up some memory. The last thing I remember talking about is how the unit isn't big head friendly and how I had to cut up into the lace and how I plan on going in to like create a little stitch or something like that so the lace doesn't rip up anymore. But yeah, I also wanted to add on, I hope that's where I ended it. If not, my bad. But I also wanted to add on the fact of, that's why I have dramatic baby hairs going on right here up top, because of the way that my natural hairline is. It dips out where my edges are, and so because this unit isn't big head friendly, naturally I had to cover that up. At first I was just gonna cut along the lace and kind of just like blend it in with my natural hairline in the wig, but I just felt like it was gonna give like this weird look, like you would still be able to see some of the lace, and I don't know, I guess I didn't want like my natural hairline out and then this line of demarcation all of a sudden and then hair. So I just went in and created some over dramatic baby hairs. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea. I know for me personally, back in the day, I used to say how much I hated over dramatic baby hairs, but we are here now. I kind of like them, especially when it comes to like long curly units. I don't know why. I really love me a cute, big, fluffy, dramatic baby hair moment. So yeah, it's working out in my favor. It's not exactly what I had planned to do. I didn't really want to create them on this particular unit, but again, here we are. I like them. It works for me. So I guess we can move on now. Yeah. Moving on to my pros for the unit, I want to start off with this lace. Luvme Hair, like y'all get it almost every single time. Keyword, I said almost, because I have had a few units where I was just like, that lace really wouldn't do what it's supposed to do. But this unit, oh yes ma'am, absolutely. Now I did go in off camera and add some of my cream concealer along the edges of the hairline just so the lace would blend like to my skin tone exactly, but I feel like that's a given. Everybody has to do that, you know? Another pro for this unit is that it's a true 13x4. Sometimes some companies, and Luvme Hair has this as well, to where they'll say 13x4, but it's really like a compact 13x4, if you will, to where it's pretty much 13 inches going across the front of the unit, and then the 4 inches are pretty much like concentrated right here in the middle, to where on the sides you get about like 2 inches really, and that's not really a 13x4. I would say that's like a 13x4/13x2, I don't know, but this one is a true 13x4, so therefore you're able to create multiple different hairstyles with this unit if you choose to do so. I think I am going to create a hairstyle with this unit by either pulling the hair back in the front, or maybe like taking some rubber bands and doing like some little crisscrosses in the front. I don't know. If I do, I'll insert either a video or a picture or something like that, whether it's on the thumbnail or in the video. But yeah, I do plan on utilizing this unit quite a bit because she's so pretty. I'm also really liking the fluffiness of this hair. Now don't get me wrong, I like it when it's wet, but it's something about like a big, fluffy, wavy unit that just, I don't know. It almost gives me vacation vibes, but I don't know, you could also wear it every day. Like, it's again, like I just said, it's really pretty. Another pro for this unit is that even though it says 26 inches, in my personal opinion, I feel like it's like a little bit longer than that, just because I am 5'7", and this unit goes all the way down to my tailbone. Mind you, I cut off about an inch or two because, like I stated earlier, I wanted to make sure that my ends looked really good and really healthy, and I feel like they do, especially in comparison to what they were looking like earlier. They were just like really frizzy and kind of low-key on the drier side. But yeah, I feel like this unit is actually longer than what you're you're actually going to get. My last pro about this unit is the fact that it is a 13x4 and it's a true 13x4. It's very versatile. Again, you can create multiple different hairstyles up top, but then on top of that, you can pull her up into a bun or a ponytail. You can throw her up in a half up, half down, or a claw clip. Why couldn't I say that? I don't know. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of this unit. If you guys can't tell, this unit is a 10 out of 10 for me personally, but I want to know you guys' thoughts and opinions about her down in the comment section below. If you plan on picking up this unit or any other unit on Luvme Hair's website, feel free to use my code Dotson, and that'll save you 32% off of their entire website. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel before you leave, and also make sure you click the bell, that way you're notified anytime that I upload a video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, they're both at Dotson. I'll be sure to have all of the information for this unit down in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. I don't have anything else to say though, except for I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.